That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. It was a feisty, like, I just want to put my legs to the test and just push it and just see how I go. Morning! Right, so we're just gonna head out with Eat Plants Not Pigs group. Darius is gonna be there. We've got a 15-minute cycle there. Then we're gonna do about 70. Is it 70 or 80k?
70, I think.
70k-ish. And then how far is it from here? 5k or so?
Yeah, about 10 minutes probably.
10 minutes riding. So, as you can tell, I'm on my GoPro. Well, you might not be able to tell, because from the Audax last week, my camera just died, so it's gone back to try and be fixed. So, we'll have to wait and see how much the quote is to try and fix it, but so that's why I'm on the GoPro. That's why the sound might not be very good either. Just have to make do, I think. Don't be fooled, it's really cold. It says it's 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees, but it is cold. It is only early, it's only about 9 in the morning, so hopefully it'll warm up a little bit, but oh, chilly. Just saying, like, when's it going to be short weather? I can't wait to wear my shorts. I cannot wait. And not have to wear like 3 pairs of overshoes, which is what I've got on now.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fools.
You ready?
What dripping
Look at all that! It's like a sweatsuit for my hands. I'm trying to lose weight off my hands. That is so disgusting.
Nice and lean like a boxer.
Exactly. So I was having a very quick pit stop. But I was just riding, I was like, because it's quite flat. I think after last week's ride, it just feels so... I just feel really strong. I was just saying before, like I feel like I've been unleashed from like Zwift. I think all that training it's just paid off. Like already I just feel so strong, and I guess from last week because it was so long and so hilly I've been really steady riding, and then today I'm just like just pushing the pedals, and I'm normally not very good on the flat, but today I just feel really good. Keeping my gloves under my armpits to keep them warm. Another little trip to keep your hands warm. Just got back, well I've not just got back, I got back probably about 6 hours ago, but like I've just been having like a really nice lazy day, had some food and just had a really chilled out day. But I didn't want to go to bed before I filled you in on the ride, because I felt unleashed from this ride. I just felt so unleashed from like just Zwift and being on a trainer or being on an Audax. And what I mean by that, like today's ride was like the first time that I could just go and do whatever I wanted. Like obviously like, with an Audax, I'm always taking it steady, especially with a hilly Audax, just take it easy and just make sure I can get round. Whereas today it was like going to be like 80k. I ended up doing it in 3 hours, which for me is pretty quick because I'm not a fan of the flats and I'm not very good at riding on the flats. But today was just like amazing, and it was just to talk about really like the coaching aspect of it, because there have been times, I'm going to be honest with you, there have been times where I've been doing these training rides and I love doing them. I'm not even gonna, I like being on a trainer, I like feeling that like burn, I like feeling that like I'm pushing myself. But it's not translated onto the road. I couldn't translate it onto the road, should I say, because I've not really been out on the road to be able to do it. And today, I just saw these numbers and I was just like, what is this? What is this? So let me explain. So I was riding, we've gone up like a bit of a hill, and all of a sudden I like push and I'm seeing numbers like 450, 480, 500, 500. I think it went to about 510. And I was just like, I've never seen these kind of numbers like ever before on my Garmin in front of me. I was like, wow, this training is working. And even my friend Darius, who knows that I'm not a fan of riding on the flat, he even said to me, like, you really are putting down some power today, which I take as a very big compliment from him, because I do, because he knows that I don't like the flats and I'm not very good on the flats. But today I just felt so strong, and I just compare it to this time last year, where obviously I'd not really done much apart from gym. I didn't have Zwift last year, didn't have that kind of training, coaching element to it, so I just basically got into the season straight into Tenerife, going up Tady, and I felt alright. I'm not saying that I felt bad then, but like in comparison to this year and this like start of this season, I just feel like so strong already, and it's just amazing to feel like that already. And training over winter has just made such a big difference. And the reason I want to talk about it was because there were times, I'm going to be honest with you, in this coaching session, in this Zwifting, that I felt like, I don't want to say it felt pointless, because it never really felt pointless. It felt like frustrating, I would say is the word, because I felt like I'm putting all this work in and I wasn't seeing any result. I was just seeing Zwift screen, and I wasn't able to translate that into the real world to see actually how I'm improving. And today I saw, and it's just amazing. I just love feeling like strong already, and I know that the season is only going to get better. I'm only going to get stronger, and I'm only going to get faster and better up the hills, and it's just because of this coaching. It's because of this coaching, and because I've put the work in. And I just wanted to kind of remind you, if you've not been out like into the real world yet this year, then, and you're doing like Zwift, like maybe a block of Zwift coaching sessions, or if you're being coached yourself, then just stick at it, because it might not seem it at the time, but when you get out and go on roads that you've been on, you'll just feel so much better. And it's just today I just had this like light bulb moment of like, oh, this is what I've been training to do. This is it. This has just made me just felt so strong and so good, like I've said. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, just because I felt like I've been sharing the whole coaching experience with you, and there were, like I say, there were points where I felt like, I'm not sure, like it felt hard, but I just felt, is this really going to help on the road? And I was almost like anticipating it to see like what difference it made, and already it's made such a good difference. So I'm going to leave a link to the online coaching company that are coaching me. So if you are interested in getting involved, or if you want to see if they can coach you, then I'll leave a link below. But I am just so excited and so impressed and just so ready just to tackle a load more training and get up a load more hills and just do a lot more endurance stuff. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how this season goes. I'm just really excited now. I feel like I've been unleashed from the chains of Zwift. Well, it's not really chains, I do enjoy it, but you know what I mean. I could just feel out on the open road that I could just push and just, it was good. And even Darius was saying, he's like, at one of the climbs I kind of just went past him, and it was just like, and he's like, oh, someone's a bit feisty today. I just felt, that's what I felt. I felt feisty. That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. It was a feisty, like, I just want to put my legs to the test and just push it and just see how I go. So this week, come in on Wednesday, because I will be doing a video, obviously. I will be doing an Audax. Midweek Audax. Unusual. Wednesday it is, so it's only 100k, but there's a heck of a lot of climbing. So fingers crossed the weather's going to be nice, and I will keep you updated. I will be sharing videos on my, like, live stories on my Instagram feed, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, there's a link below in the description so you can follow me on there. And then later in the week there will be an updated long version of the ride to see how I got on. So I think that pretty much sums up this video. So I hope you've had a good weekend, and yeah, just stick at it. If you're not feeling like you're making any improvements, you will. You will. Just stick at it, my friend, and you will.